Hari Om.
Hari Om.
I'm with Vidya Krishnan ji, who is an acclaimed Bharatnatyam dancer and teacher with us here at Chinmaya Mission for 25 years. And so many productions, so many amazing things we've done as CMDFW with Vidya ji's help. Now, 2026 is an amazing year for Chinmaya Mission. Believe it or not, now it's 75 years of Puji Gurudev's movement, started in 1951. In observance of the 75th year in 2026, there are numerous amazing events lined up by Chinmaya Mission Global, CM West, and Chinmaya Mission DFW. One of these events comes at a interesting time, I'd say, but still at a wonderful time. See, back in 2020, during the pandemic, we were really sad because we had planned for an amazing program attended by Pujya Swami Swarupananji and in the line of the vision of Swarupananji and Pujya Swami Sarveshananji. And that was a full-blown creative dance and music program on Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Unfortunately, because of the pandemic, we couldn't put it on then, even though a lot of planning had happened. Now here we are preparing for it to be put on next year in August in 2026. So I have Vidyaji here with me where I want to discuss what is the vision of this program, how can we have our members help, who is going to be performing in it, all of these things. So what is this program all about, Amma?
Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to talk about this. As you mentioned, we've been dreaming about this project for years. The vision we had was for everyone that comes to the program to go back with a real clear understanding of the Bhagavad Gita. Whenever I have been to a dance or a music show that focuses on Bhagavad Gita, I've always seen a Krishna and an Arjuna and a chariot. And we walk away, of course, thinking of Karmanyavadikaraste and the chariot. What we want to do this time is for everyone in the audience to understand the Bhagavad Gita and the inner essence of it. All the three yogas. What does it mean to a common man? How can we explain the Bhagavad Gita so everyone goes back home with a real good understanding of the three different yogas? And how can we, from a dance and a music medium, really communicate that to the audience? So I'm really looking for people that are interested in dance and in arts to come and be part of this mega production, I would say, to just help us be the most creative to get this vision transferred to our audience.
Now, there are so many different art forms when it comes to dance specifically, even in the Hindu cultural context. What are those specific areas of dance that you're looking for in this production?
So I would say we are broadening our scope. We've done classical Bharatnatyam in the past, but like you mentioned, there are so many more art forms in India that have, I think, evolved even further in the last few years, where we can actually collaborate within dance forms to create something that's more, I would say, larger. So we are welcoming everyone. We're welcoming all classical art forms. We also want to incorporate a little bit of folk into it, because there's a lot of folk dances of India that also bring a lot of culture and color to our productions. So we would like to welcome all sorts of folk and classical art forms to come forward to really collaborate with us and have fun in this production and be creative.
Is there a specific age group you're looking for?
So we do have some details we're working out, and I would love to, I think, communicate that over time through our emails. We'll make sure that we set aside those guidelines on what age groups we're looking for. But we're going to be very inclusive. Yes. If a child wants to participate, wants to be creative, wants to be part of this larger vision, we want to make sure the child is included.
If there's one scripture in our Hindu religion that is the most recognized by Hindus and others, it's Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And as you mentioned, there have been innumerable productions in the classical style and many styles on it. What makes this different? If I'm someone who's saying yet another Gita production, what makes this different?
I think taking the yogas and going into the depth of what does it mean? What are the stories I can relate to understand Bhakti Yoga? I know Bhakti Yoga, but what are the stories from Bhagavatam, from Ramayanam that we can connect to explain Bhakti Yoga? That is what I feel is going to be very unique and special about this production. And I think we're trying to make it also really attractive to common man, because I do believe that is why we are trying to go and expand in addition to just having a classical art form, we're trying to make it more attractive with other art forms, with other even classical and folk art forms, to make it more colorful, to make it more inclusive, with including more children. Like we have a vision of showing the war, the Kurukshetra, scene with Kauravas and Pandavas, having 100 kids on stage and just showing that war scene already makes me have goosebumps, because we want to have band and orchestra playing while we're showing the scene. So I think those are the elements I feel will make it unique. That everyone, when we talked to Swamiji, he told us everyone going away should take the Gita in their hearts home. So that is, I think, what we can really deliver in this program.
And our Hindu art forms are never purely performative just for an audience or just to master a craft even. Every art form is an upasana, connection with that Paramatma in some way. When Puja Guruji Swami Tejomayananji set up Chinmaya Nadabindu, institution for these arts, the tagline he provided was so short yet so profound, Swara to Ishvara. Nothing short of that. When that's the case, whether it's Nritya, Natya, Sangita, these are all those upasana forms that are included in this offering that we're making. I want to ask you personally, in all your years of so many productions, how have you grown as a seeker in doing these kinds of productions?
I still think I have a lot to learn. I'm going to be honest there. So I still believe my service to God is through arts, and my service to God is through getting more kids into the arts space. But for me to grow more, I have a lot. I have a lot to grow.
So
I hope this project gets me there as well.
Of course. So if I'm a Balvihar student and performing is something that I've given some thought to, but not really, what is that you can tell me to really get me excited to want to audition and participate for this program?
So I think a couple of things. One is to learn the Gita. You want to get to learn something, practicing it is the best way to do it. So let's learn, be part of the production, learn the Gita. Second is to perform is to serve in this case, because you're not only doing it for yourself, you're taking the entire audience into another realm. So I think that would be a second service, taking a larger group of people into something else that's divine. And the whole experience, I'm sure, will teach us all a lot of things. So I think just entirely experiencing something is going to be the third benefit.
That's wonderful. Now, with any production that's this large, this detailed and nuanced, and we're starting the legwork a year in advance now, what is the time commitment that I can expect as a participant in this?
So I would say that give yourselves the ability to think and dream and be part of the production. We will work with you all, because I know you have so many other commitments, and kids these days, have a lot of things going on. So I'm not telling you to write off your other part to come and be part of this production. We'll work with you. But my only ask is give yourself to the art and give yourself to the program. Where the need is, give the time that it deserves. And based on your role, based on the amount of hours, just do your best. Always give it the best, and we'll work with you.
And to get an opportunity to not just perform for a congregation, but the global head of the mission, Pujya Swami Swarupananji, will be in attendance for it, given that it's his vision that we enact this.
Yes.
It's a wonderful blessing and opportunity for CMDFW to be able to take this up.
Yes. And my only, again, as I have been a dancer for so many years, I have been a tree in a production. I have not moved, right? I have been the main dancer in a production. So I think it's the service, the learning that comes with it that's important. So please come in with the right mindset, and we'll work with you all. We'll, of course, not make everyone a tree, not make everyone a main dancer, but just come with the confidence that whatever role you take, you're going to be successful at the end of it to be a better person, a better dancer, a better artist.
And that's all we can ask for at the end of the day. Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Just want you all to know that we're very excited about this. There's so much more to come. There's a lot of hours and lots of dedication and work that needs to be put in. And we're ready to do it. So we just want you all to be part of this journey with us. So please don't let the time commitment take you away from committing to something that's way beyond just the hours. Okay, so that's my only ask. Please make sure you get the right people in, and just don't be afraid of committing. It's going to be a fantastic experience.
So for the Chinmaya Amrita Mahotsava, of a beautiful year of celebration, gratitude, and sadhana, this is one of our humble offerings as CMDFW Thank you so much for joining me to talk about this, Vidyamma.
Thank you so much, Hari.
Hari Om.
Thank you. Hari Om.